and I listened for at least a whole hour straight. This whole penitentiary come to life at 11 something at night. I listened this block tell somebody on the other side through the goddamn toilet Percy was going home. That block woke up, shot word to another block. The whole fucking penitentiary was woke, and all you could hear was bars and shit shot. Ah! Yeah! Yo, what's all going on? Am I here, nigga? What?
Prison Stories 101. We got him in the building, man. The one and only OG Percy.
Okay.
Yes, man.
What's going down, man?
Man,
Welcome to the cell.
Nah, hey, thank you for inviting me. Again, I'm in your house now. I'm in your spot.
Well, we sell this right now.
We sell this right
We're
now.
gonna bunk up right quick.
And
You just got here?
yeah, I just got here.
Off the bus?
Yeah. So yeah, well, how does it work when the person just gets it?
Get comfortable. You alright?
That's first and foremost.
Okay, well.
So
You got something to eat?
right. What you got some shirt? You got some shirt? All right, boom.
Get that out of bed.
Oh, come on now.
Box of cereal.
Come on now.
You're gonna need a whole bunch of.
Come on now.
You're gonna need a whole
Come
bunch.
on
Yeah. One for me and one for you.
Ah, come on now.
Let's
Let's
box
go.
of cereal.
Man.
Yeah.
Person,
You want that though?
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Appreciate you.
I'm gonna hold on.
That's strike one.
Oh shit. Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm supposed to be like hell no.
No, that's yours.
Nah.
No, that's yours.
Nah. Hey, listen.
Hey, bro. Hey.
I'm gonna give it back.
Hey, you ever been to the Chinese store?
Let's go.
Where they say you touch, you buy? That's paid for.
Nah. I know what that might come with.
I'm good. I'm cleaning the cell.
Ah, okay.
It might cost you later on a little conversation. I just need an earl.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't here for the same reason. No, I'm just here for somebody to listen to my grievance and my vents and rages. If I can give me an ear that'll pay attention and let me cry a little bit, and you don't go tell everybody, oh, bitch, that nigga there.
Yeah.
I need to let out some frustration. I need to let out how long I've been in here. Talk to me, Sid. What's on your mind today?
All right, let's do it like this, man. I'm glad I had this conversation with you because not only are you one of the better storytellers, but you've been through the gladiator unit. You didn't went all the way through there. So the way we do these prison stories,
okay,
because this is your first time,
yes, sir.
We like to give people the who, what, when, where, and how. So with that being said, I'm gonna allow you to reintroduce yourself. Tell us who you are and how much time overall did you do collectively.
Number one, y'all. First of all, foremost, I'm a child of God, and my name is Percy Dwayne Dempson. I am a child born to Louise Carter and Albert Dempson. My dad is a 3-time honorable discharged veteran. My mom is a minister for the Lord right now today, Elder Louise Carter. I come from those two. Had a nice breed down in West Texas. I had a sister that got real sick with a heart disease, and they had to move us down south, which was Fort Worth, Texas, because they couldn't find no heart specialist back in the 60s, especially 67, 66. So we had to move towards closer to Dallas where the good hospitals was. That's how I ended up on this side of the planet. The south side of Texas, the north side of Texas. I come from the west side of Texas. Shout out to all them people down there in Amarillo, Texas, Lubbock, Texas, Lamesa, Texas, Midland, Texas, Odessa, Texas, Plano, Texas, Plainview, Texas, Big Spring, Texas, then Abilene, Texas. I'll stop right there. Okay then. But shout out to all them. But I came down this way, man, and I got introduced to the life of gangs when I was like 13, 12 years old. I joined a gang called the GQ Boys as a young child. Before you even heard of a Crip and Blood even existed, around in these parts. I came from a gang called the GQ Boys. I joined that gang when I was 13 years old. Went all the way to high school with it. My mama never knew I was in a gang. She never knew the things that I did. I had to live a double life. That means I had to be one way at school and one way at home. Niggas didn't know when I got home, I got whoopings. Yeah, I got a whooping. I probably the only gang bangers getting a whooping. They didn't know my mama didn't play that. They lived by the sword dice, And I found out that was a different test to take to grow up in a house with religion, a religious house. Sometimes you have to make a choice, and I had made my choice. I just rather go to hell.
Was your daddy there?
He was there for the time that he could be, but I always had a daddy around. Shout out to my dead daddy, Clarence Carter. Shout out to Clarence Carter, the daddy. I don't call him the stepdaddy. I call him the daddy that stepped up. Instead of calling them stepdaddies. I had Clarence Carter just come out to be a good man. Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter. Shout out to John Carter, the whole family. They had a nice restaurant on Lancaster Street called The Carters. John Carter's restaurant, one of the most hottest restaurants, black-owned restaurants in Fort Worth, Texas. I used to go there to go eat and see like one number white folks in here. I said, God dang. When did white folks start eating nigger food? But at John Carter's, I forgot, slaves the ones used to cook the master's food. So they used to start cooking. You understand me? I know it. Good cooking. But I am a person that couldn't stay out of jail for over like 6 weeks, 9 months. But I came up in a household where, I decided just to go to hell. I didn't want to really go to church all the time. I'm a church person.
You get that like that?
Oh, yes, sir. I want a church person, but I live a double life, man, because I lived in the streets, and, I jumped out the porch when I was 12, and my mama didn't know it. So I really didn't jump off it. I hopped.
Yeah.
Skipped around the porch. I had to sit on the porch, too. Don't leave off that porch. Y'all probably don't remember.
Yeah, come on now.
Don't even worry about it. Yeah.
Come on.
That ain't heard of no more. Don't leave off the porch.
So,
go ahead.
as we have this conversation, because we're going to who, what, where, but I got to understand the why. Like, why did you join the gang? What were you looking for?
Style. My mama didn't buy us the nicest things to have, because she had 5 kids to take care of. When you got 5 kids to take care of, you just can't, and you ain't got money. Minimum wage back then was $3.35. You understand me? $3.25 and $2.35. That was minimum wage back then. You got, you start out with $2.35 and $2.25. Was the most. And if you had a good job, you made $5 an hour.
Come on.
Yeah, that's if you had a good job. Everybody had good jobs. That 5 saying, he made $5 an hour. You do, he do.
Come on.
Dang, okay then. That sounded good back then when I was coming up. But y'all think about that now. How can you take care of 5 kids living off that type of money? You understand me? So we didn't get the best thing. Why? Style. I want to find a way to fit in with everybody else. You can't learn nothing at school when you're being laughed at school. Now I didn't get to wear the Jordans. Now we didn't get to put on the nice. We had to wear tracks, Brooks. We didn't get the K-Swiss and capers. You understand me? We got the cheap tracks, jelly shoes. I don't know what the jellies. You understand me? Saying that to say what? Just because she couldn't afford for what I had, we went in style. When you come to school, the niggas, you the laughing stock of the school. You can't learn. I thought, and I couldn't read. I wasn't too good at reading. My mom and dad, they wasn't educated, so they couldn't teach me at the house. They always say, take your work home.
Yeah.
How you gonna get homework? And mama, take parents help you with your homework. Well, hell, they don't even know it. And mom, y'all don't know how. No, I don't know what that. Oh. You would think mama's smarter than the teacher. You know that's what we think. I take my mama go dog this shit out for you. My mama give me the answer. Yeah, mama, but I can't blame that because my mom and them came from the slave days. My mama came up working in the fields and everything. But the reason why is style.
Who are you trying to impress?
Everybody. Girls. Brothers that's around me. Fitting in. I want to be known too. I want to fit in. I just didn't want to be looked at to be laughed at. You get what I'm saying? I can't learn niggas talking about this in school. He ain't gonna get no girlfriend. He the one they be talking about in the classroom, girl. He talk about his shoes. You can't learn like that. But then I learned one thing. I can fight. You know what? I can be bad or I can be smart. I can't be smart. I'm not winning smart. Maybe if I turn on one time, let me see how that'll work. Without getting my ass, when I gotta do this shit, borderline, because mama find out my ass out of there. Let me give you an accident that happened in school that led up to my character. And I'm not going to even lie, it was an accident. I'm not going to even say that I did it on purpose. One of the teachers, was yelling at me about sharpening my pencil in school, and I was in the 8th grade. And she was like, give me that pencil. You ain't supposed to have that pencil. So I went to toss it to her like that. And it landed in her face right there. Like a dart. Cause I just got off the pen. I'm talking about I had that joke, but I didn't. I'm be honest with you, I didn't do it. And it hit and it landed and it hanged over on her face. And it was like, oh, the crowd just oh, he hit her in the face. He stuck in the face. And I got an infraction. I got busted and she was bleeding out the face. And I noticed that the crowd went crazy.
What grade was this?
8th grade. 8th grade. I know about like 13, 14. 8th grade. But then I found me a notch and wasn't trying to. What that notch was, I'm good at being bad, not being smart. I'm good at being bad, not being smart. So I took the bad rap. What was the bad rap? Get around gang members. I could whoop one of these. You a gang? I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna fight him. You know what I'm saying? And I used to do stupid shit. What made me the best thing was the janitor at school. I got to whoop the janitor. I was a young nigga whooping old niggas. Now I tell nigga I'm an old nigga and whoop the shit out of young nigga. You're real talk. Now
who taught you how to fight?
God. Same person that taught me how to play the drums. Drumming, percussion, you gotta have a different rhythm in your hand. That ain't nothing you just pick up and learn. Well, it was something had a God gift and talent. Gave me a pair of sticks and I was good. Gave me a pair of hands and I learned how to use it. You know what I'm saying? That's another talent that won't be exploited because them days over. Yeah. I had my runs.
Yeah.
Good runs.
So that's the 8th grade.
That's the 8th grade.
And at this time you're all right. Let's do it like this because I wanna make sure as we tell your upcoming stories. Overall, how much time did you do?
I did 1/3 of my life behind bars. I did 1/3 of my life behind bars. The only reason I know this is because psychological man came to me on my way out to penitentiary. I had to be evaluated before I would get home to come home this time. I had to be evaluated by the folks to make sure that I was mentally capable to come back to society. So hell, I didn't know how much time I had did behind bars till a white man told me. He said, you spend 1/3 of your life behind bars, Jimson. What you gonna do out there different now? You know, they'll try to discourage you before you get out. You know, you can let them know. But doing that psychological evaluation, man, I learned more about myself. You know what I'm saying, man? The man told me something about myself. This is my MO, and I'm gonna tell you something. Them people, they let you go. They feel like you ain't got nowhere to go after this, and we ain't gonna do nothing different. We'll see you later. I did 1/3 of my life. I mean, I couldn't. Ever since I was 17 years old, I couldn't stay out of jail no more than most I ever stayed out since I was 17. It was like 9 months.
Do you remember your first arrest?
Oh yeah, I got arrested back in '88. Back in '88, burglary of habitation. Thought I was slick. Broke into somebody's house. Stole a VCR. Went and pawned it. And then one of my partners got away with it. And I just felt like, $25 was a lot of money back then. I got $25 for the pawn shop for the VCR. The next thing you know, I broke into another house. One of my partners, Lathan, came and said, man, I know a house. The man next door, man. Get in this shit. It's easy. Yeah, that's how. He gone to work already. That's a police officer though, nigga. He said, fuck it, nigga. Just don't break the window. We just go through the back window. So I ended up breaking the back window and boosting him in. We went in. This nigga go in there and go fixing a sandwich. While we didn't broke in the man's house, but when I go in the house, I noticed that the man had a china cabinet full of guns, and I broke the china cabinet, took all the guns, put them in a bag, and I ran across the school field with that bag, man, and ran on to the house. Make a long story short, I went to break into my aunt in them house. Yeah, my aunt. Both of them dead now. They won't get to hear it. I'm sorry, auntie, y'all. But I went to break in their house, and the police came. And I ended up getting away, but my partner got caught. My partner I was with got caught. My partner got caught. When I broke into this house, I sold the guns that I had, and this dumbass nigga kept one. Why you keep the gun? I sold the gun. I thought I was rich. I thought I was goddamn rich as hell. I had $2,700 in 1989.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
Hello!
In 89, that's a lot of money.
I thought I was rich and in trouble. And I went and got me a 76 Nova. Had that joker painted blue, sky blue. Had the brown hair put on it. And I had some trues and bows through on there with some Sir Vegas 15s in that joker. Oh, and I went back to West Texas in that car in style. I thought I was the shit, and I was bumping my had that Orion amp in the back. You couldn't tell me nothing. and with them Sir Vega speakers on there. I mean, I'm bumping I'm shit. When I pulled back up in that West Texas town, I got pulled over. When I got pulled over, they said, never been in trouble. Never been in trouble. My mom and them think I'm the sweetest thing in the world. I was driving down, get out the car, get out, goddamn it. I jumped out the car, what's going on? He said, man, the way I presented myself, I didn't present myself like my partner. While I was out of town getting all this herd and getting my car all neat, my partner had got caught. He down there snitching. Matter of fact, they caught him with one of the guns. When they caught the gun, they traced the gun back to the burglary. The burglary had 27 guns. They want to know who got the rest of them. He said, my boy Percy, he told it on me. He snitched on me. Matter of fact, I was like, damn. When they pulled me, I don't know who? Guns? I don't got no guns, sir. Nothing. Go ahead and check my car. I still went to jail. For some reason, the police officer believed that I never had nothing to do with it. I got a good job. Oh, guess where I work at? I work at Midland Memorial Hospital. Yeah, I am a dietitian. You understand me? And then I had just got me a job in X-rays. You understand me? Then I got me a job in transporting. I just take them to X-rays. You know what I'm saying? I'm working in a hospital and I'm doing good. I'm at the $5 job now. I'm the shit with a car. Then you can't tell me nothing. But I did something wrong. It came back to haunt me. You dig what I'm saying? And I went to court. My partner got on the stand and testified against me. I told you I ain't never believed in magic till I seen my dog get on the stand and turn into a snake. That's magic.
What was the rules for snitches back then, or at least
you was gone. Back. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Niggas didn't snitch. Did you know niggas didn't snitch? I know y'all ain't gonna believe me. I ain't gonna believe me. You're not gonna believe when I tell you brothers didn't snitch on brothers back then. It was hard to find a snitch. When you found one, everybody in the world knew who it was. No, cuz you snitch. That's like your name will ring in the hood like, God damn it, Floyd Mayweather or something. Cause they was rare to find, but shit, nowadays, Cain killed Abel. That means you gotta watch your brothers too, cause niggas are telling on you. I watched a whole family get on the stand about my homeboy. I didn't. Back then snitching wasn't allowed. But people gotta understand the first snitch was Judas. 30 pieces of silver. Nigga sold Jesus out. So ever since then, niggas been getting down. You understand me? Everybody thinking now it's not no these drug dealers. Niggas snitched on Jesus. Right there, there you go. Right there. 30 pieces of silver sitting in here I go. Gay guard up. But you understand me? But yeah, snitching at all time high. It's hard. You don't know who telling nothing on your ass these days. When I went to jail last time, he said, Demerson, we got a lot of confidential informants sitting right around. You just don't know who they is. Who? Well, I'm not going to tell you. Do you want to work in the now? Bitch, take me to jail.
I'm curious. Yeah. After you got out of jail that first time, how long did you spend? Just that first time from burglary?
Oh, I didn't stay long. I think I stayed home by like like 9-10 weeks.
Okay.
I didn't even go report. I was fucked up in here.
Yeah, but I say there was no lesson to be learned with that.
No. I had never got the taste of it. I feel like I had master jail. Shit, wasn't shit to do time. I can go in that bitch and go crazy. I'm ham in there. Yeah, I'm that nigga you don't want to fuck with in jail. Yeah, I'm that nigga. Every jail I ever hit, I was that nigga. I wanted to be. I know what to come in here and do, so I won't be that nigga. Sitting over there getting hoed, punked, kicked on, spit on. Bitch, go wash my shit, hoe. Why you still sitting there? Nigga tying you up like you a hoe off in there. Niggas do this shit in prison for real. It's a lot of things that happen to niggas in prison that people don't know. Hell, I done done them to niggas myself. Besides fucking nigga and raping nigga. And I done tied niggas up, put them in their bunk, make them sleep under the bed, nigga. Tied up like they in the goddamn hog, tied legs up, feet up, throw them in the bunk and let them sleep in the bunk all day. Shit like that. Because I was a kid. I was a kid playing kid games. I'm in prison at 17. I'm in jail at 17 years old on my way to prison. I'm in there playing around. Life ain't kicked into me. I got a whole line to play. I done played so goddamn long. I looked up, I was 42 years old. Still playing. When you gonna grow up, Percy?
All right, let's ask the question as far as what all units did you serve on?
Let's go. You ready?
Yeah, let's get to it.
First unit I ever went to, Central Unit, Sugar Land, Texas. Second unit I went to Bransfield, Plainview, Texas. God damn, I done been to Militant Unit, I'd been in the Hutchinson unit. Hutchinson in Dallas. Dawson in Dallas. I did time on the Dawson unit in Dallas. I done went to the Butt Naked Gurney. I done been to Huntsville. Did time in Huntsville. I done did time in goddamn me, Rochelle, what that Central? Well, Ramsey too, Rochelle, Texas. That's 8 units. And Rochelle, Texas. Shit, hell, I done been to Millerton unit. Did time on the Millerton unit. That's 9 motherfucking units. Let's keep going. I did Central, Ramsey. Oh, you ain't gonna never forget Ferguson unit. God damn it. You understand me? Sitting in these dark cells in 28 years of incarceration and 28 arrests in the county.
Which one was the worst unit for you personally?
Oh my God. Brownsfield unit. A good old country unit. Oh, my bad. I've been to Jacksonville unit. Lindsay. John R. Lindsay unit. My bad. 50 and 0, 52 and 0 before I left. Jacksonville, Texas. John R. Lindsay. Yeah. One of the worst units you could ever go was John R. Lindsay to be tested.
Yeah, well, what was it about that unit that made
racism? Racism that wasn't hid from niggas. That they gonna put it in your face. They let you know. They let me know when I got off the bus. When I get off the bus, a file follow me like this. Soon as Jefferson come off the bus, they got an envelope in their hand. What's that for? I got off the bus, with everybody else, just sitting around. He said, Jefferson! Oh, that's me, nigga. I get to go first. Everybody else got to stand, and he had about 4 guards around. They said, go walk back here to the back with us. I stepped off to the back. As soon as I get back to the law, walked in my face. He said, put your hands behind your back. I said, yes, sir. He said, we got your record right here. He said, it look like you gonna be a problem over here. I just got here, bitch. I ain't goddamn just got off the bus with everybody else. Goddamn. So he asked me again. He said, let me tell you something, boy. You gonna be a problem, boy? Well, the boy threw me off. But the boy woke me up, too. See, it's gonna come a time in everybody's life, they gonna have to know, nigga, somebody ain't bullshitting with you. You hear me? You probably go to all these other units and play around and bullshit, but now you somewhere where they not bullshitting with you. And a real nigga can look in the eye and say, oh yeah, I ain't seen this type of hate, this type of hatred in a white man's eye. It's really there. And guess what, nigga, you better straighten yours up. Because you throw yours back, yours not gonna work over here. So he asked me, gonna have a problem over here with you, boy? No, sir. Well, he said, well, that's good. He said, I'm gonna let you know right now, we put the hands on you over here. I said, yes, sir. That's what's up. He said, now get on back in that line and pull your britches up. Britches? No, I'm in the wrong part of town now. That conversation alone never left my mind, Bricks, and pull your bridge. He said we'll put the hand. I ain't never had a white boy tell me put his hand. Well, to make a long story short, I did all the hand putting on. I could have lost my life on that unit. They fought me like a pit bull. I can't.
Yeah, no.
Am I?
Please.
Tales from the cell.
Let's go. Let's go.
Tales from the cell, man. Where you can catch hell.
Yeah.
Tales from the cell, man. I never forget, man. I got used like a pit bull on one unit. John R. Lindsay. Shout out to Creasing and Dawson. Creasing and golf, man. They played me on that unit. I got into it with a blood nigga in solitary. We was arguing back and forth, because solitary, you can't do nothing but talk shit. You can't see the nigga, but you can talk shit to him. I got into it with a blood nigga out of Dalworth, Texas, named Michael Bird. I'm gonna put your whole name out there. Michael Bird, because I want them to know that you square business. I know I ain't gonna take nothing from you. And anybody in Dalworth know you square business. Well, when he ran into OG Percy, I was all type of crab niggas and everything. He didn't bite his tongue because he was square business. Oh, that's that old crab ass nigga. Whoa, 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 crab. They never had no blood coming, no crab. Okay, I'm a crab, but we arguing through the door. I don't never get a glimpse of Michael Bird. So earlier that day, 2 of the officers heard us arguing, so they decided to let us out, but to put us on the same block together. Not to our knots. And on the side, they made a little wager with each other. See what, that's how they play niggas. But that's how the game go. He made a wager. And so the officer came to me that day, said, Dearmerson, what's up? I said, yeah, man, I'm back in the solitary for threatening the guard, whooping one of their laws, I got put back for whooping the law. So now they ain't got rid of me for a long time. My dough said until further notice, I don't get out of solitary. So old girl said, Dearmerson, you want to get from back here, boy? I said, yes, sir. I showed you, you got to talk slave to impress the master. That's just anywhere you go. When you got a job, you say, yes, sir, to let the master know you respect him to get the job. But anyway, I said, yes, sir. He said, well, tell you what, I'm going to see if I can get you from back here. He said, you might have to go to F4D. Now, F4D is one of the hardest things you can do in due time. It's a penitentiary cell with a chicken wall around it. And you only got to do 30 days in there, but it's going to be the hardest 30 days that you ever did in your life. You get half of everything. You get a half a pair of pants. You get a half a shirt. Nigga, your shirt come across up your navel. You get a half a pair of boxes. Nigga, you get a half a tray. You get a half a meal. Shit already ain't shit on the goddamn plate. How you gonna give me half of that? God damn. Well, by the time you come out here, they done broke you from being this and your shoulder took your weight out for you. Unless you go in there like I would. But anyway, I had to go to F4D. And I ran into Michael Bird. Now, when they lightened him out, they said, man, he's not different. Don't you tuck your tail on me. White man be saying some crazy shit. Don't I do what? Tuck your tail. Tuck my tail. Don't tuck your tail on me. He said, I'm going to try to get you out of here, but I want you to go down here. So when I go do what I got to do, you get your ass out of here and go where you got to go. Well, shit, he said, don't you tuck your tail. I said, that's a good one. I'm going to use that one. Oh, you saying don't be no hoe. That what you trying to tell me? All right. I ain't never been that anyway. Don't get me out of here. Because 9 times out of 10, when niggas talk shit through them back gates back there, they sell warriors. They don't want to come out. Oh, hell no. You know all that shit you been talking back here, bitch. You call niggas bitches and hoes. This nigga called me a whole crab. Shit, you know I ought to be took. Shit, I ain't getting out of the hood, bro. Man, please hurry up and let me out. The man went and got me out and put me and this guy on the same block. When they were walking him by, my door was kind of cracked. You know, I was trying to see what type of competition I had so I could get a good. The nigga walked by too fast. God damn. Nigga sound big, but I don't give a fuck. But anyway, we ended up going to the same block together. And they in there and they said, now, Demerson, before they put me on the block, they already know they had set me up. You understand me? Oh, Mike, you know, go in here and protect yourself. Be a man. Do your 30 days. Come home. You know why you saying all that shit? I said, I'm protect myself regardless. As soon as I hit the gate, boom, I went into the month. See, they didn't know I turned up. I said, look at y'all just came in. I said, what a nigga? They just brought a nigga in here. Man ran up. He said, come here, man. Come here, my brother. Don't do that, my brother. You just got in here. That's what they want to see. The black man want. I said, man, get out my motherfucking face, nigga. That shit. Where the nigga at, cuz? He said, where you over there? Yeah, get out. I don't want to hear no peace talk, no Muslim talk. My brother, get your ass out my way, my brother. Where that nigga that was talking that shit called me a crab at? Oh, he over there. Oh, so I went there and I knocked on his back. I said, look at him. I said, get on. I said, yeah. He said he had a little thing on where he was sleeping and shit. Like I just disturbed his sleep. He took little things from over there. He said, yeah, man, what's up? I said, say, what's that? I said, I'm that nigga that you was calling a crab yesterday back there on the block. I said, come on, let's get that. He said, what? So I reached out and I got him. Bang. I stepped around and stole off him about 3 times. I said, yeah. He said, oh, nigga, you want to fight? You want to fight, nigga? Because you can't tell. I just took shit. What else I got to show you to do that I want to fight? Goddamn me, bitch. Yeah, what y'all fighting in here? Homeboy said, come back here. So I went back there with a shower with him, and I'm waiting on him. He putting his shoes on, man. Come on, nigga. He said, say, man, I was just trying to come. When he walked up to him, big old nigga, you know how big niggas like to slide their foot when they walking. He just slide his foot. I said, okay, I'm catching on to you. He got up there and said, hey, man, I was just trying to tell you, I don't want to do no talking. I take off on him again. Bam. We get to squabbling. He don't last 10 seconds. I mash him out. Oh, to make a long story short, before I got out of solitary, I had made an agreement with another Crip nigga. Shout out to my brother Bubba Crip, neighborhood Crip gang, Bell's Eye Terrorists. He said, Percy, you getting out? He said, yeah. He said, man, this nigga ain't Antoine from the south side got me locked up back here, man. Fade that nigga for me. I tell him, I got you. He said, you got me. I said, on Crip, I got you. Oh, so now I'm walking into 2 fights that I ain't even seen yet. You hear me? So, but guess what? I went in and I faded both of them. I put Antoine into a seizure. By this time, but it wasn't even 10 seconds, but 10 minutes after we fought, the man told me, once you fuck up back here, you got to go back to solitary for 30 more days. I said, damn. I couldn't stand that solitary shit. But so many of them had to fight the other nigga I was fighting. He went into a seizure on me. He went through the floor, went to flopping back. God damn it. I said, man, look at this nigga. Oh, man. I said, I'm in trouble. Paramedics ran in. I said, damn, who called in? Ain't nobody hit the button for the nigga or nothing. To make a long story short, the white folks had been watching us on camera the whole time. That's how they play us niggas. The fuck over you niggas. You understand me? I'm sorry, brothers, the mess over brothers. That's how they play us. Like puppets on the string, because they already know we ain't got no love for each other and what we'll do to each other. Well, when the laws ran in, the only law that was on my side was a good law, man. He said, Demerson, I'm sitting here with blood specks on. He said, you been fighting? No, man, I ain't been fighting.
He said, well, go change shirts if you ain't been fighting. I said, damn. I don't got blood on my shirt, but I got specks. You know, they look for shit that I, you know, they fuck me up. They taught me well what to look for when you done something wrong. It was the specks on my shirt. It wasn't the prints and powder. Just little specks. He got blood specks all on you. Should I do? He said, go change your shirt. He said, unpack and finish doing your 30 days. I don't get back to go to solitary. He said, no. Then one of the dudes, the blood dude out fight, he ran to the other guy. He said, man, look what he did to me. Look what he did to my face right here. The other guy told him, he said, man, get the fuck out my face, son of a bitch. You just cost me $20, ho. You didn't even fight back. Get out my goddamn face. Damn. I know I didn't hear what I just heard. He said, get out my face. You didn't even fight back. You just cost me $20. That means they was gambling on me and him fighting anyway. That's a tale from the crib.
Man, how often, and that's crazy, how often do you feel they would gamble? Like, could you tell the CEOs is probably gambling on this because they kind of letting it go down?
Man, tale from the crib. What about us gambling on CEOs? Oh, yeah. Shout out to my niggas on Ferguson. On Ferguson, you know, when we did, you know, I talked that Ferguson shit because, you know, I got the right. I earned that. I'm not these other niggas tell from the crib. Niggas that's documented that don't have no reason to lie on these documentaries. They can tell you, oh, he did that. He ain't just making up nothing. King blood niggas, Mexicans, mafias. You know, two enemy gangs that can still say, yeah, he was doing that because we had to go against him. You know, so they watched the play. It be the ones that come home that want to say, man, that nigga, man. Man, I be looking at that. Look at that. But anyway, on Ferguson, let me give y'all something on Ferguson that you Ferguson nigga know how to talk about. Shout out to my nigga, Lawrence, man. One of my Lawrence, man. He had been doing time for a long time, man. He a cool little nigga. He been doing time. Let me tell you something about prison guards. They're more institutionalized than the niggas that's doing time. That's what you don't know. Because one thing you know about niggas that's doing time, they go home. I work here. Hello? Does it make sense? They get to see you go home, but guess what? They still got to come back to prison. After they do they 3 and 4 hours, Rick. What's that at home sleep? That they time off and it's back to work behind bars. One thing about officers in prison, you can look at them, all of them have a yellow stripe on them. Each one of those stripes stand for 5 years. I've seen white boys come through the stripes coming all the way there. That's how, you ask a lot how much time you been doing, man. Well, if you ain't got no stripes on, I can tell you got 1 bar on you. You been here 5 years already. You got 2 on you, you been here 10 years. You know, your stripe, your bars that's on your shirt will tell you how long you've been when you get a bar every 5 years. Laws are more institutionalized than inmates.
Let me ask you.
Ooh, don't let me forget. Shout out to Sergeant Strain. Sergeant Strain. Oh, I know this gonna shiver a lot of you niggas timbers that's Texas TDC, that's watching this from TDC. Shout out to Sergeant Strain. Oh, I just gotta say that again. Shout out to Cofield, Darrington, Sergeant Strain, wherever he worked at. One of the hardest convict officers they ever walked. I said convict. He just happened to be an officer. Hello. One of the hardest convict officers they ever walked would whoop an officer and a law. He would whoop a law before he whoop an inmate. Would whoop inmate, fight inmate. Inmates were scared of this law. Shout out to Sergeant Brown. I mean, you got laws that niggas are actually scared, terrified. They know they will hurt them. The laws with Sergeant Strain will hurt you. Sergeant Strain will hurt one of his officers in front of you. He ran this shit with an iron fist. There's always somebody that's legendary besides street legendary. These laws are known for keeping order in the prison. And they respect at the same time. Hello! That's hard to do. Because, it's always fuck the police. I bet you won't tell Sergeant Strange.
But what did Sergeant Strange do? Like, what was he doing?
Captain Strange, Sergeant Strange. Oh, he's the overseer over the law. He's the guard. He's the guard. He's the law. He works there. He's a corrections officer.
Was he corrupt or was he just...
He was square business. One thing about prison, if you don't keep your respect, you lose it just one time, you won't have none no more. I don't give a fuck what you do to try to get it back. They already know you a hoe. Once you fold, being a break. Don't never try to do nothing against that back. Especially when a nigga see you being folded. That was me too. Oh, that nigga just folded. But he didn't fight. I ain't fight. I had plenty of fights. I got tell from a crib I got into with some blood niggas out of Fort Worth. R.I.P. to G-Lo, Cabbage, and Terry. 3 blood niggas in one night. Faded both, all 3 of them. You know, I did shit like this. And these stories are Fort Worth story where niggas in Fort Worth streets can tell you, yo. That's why I throw names out there so niggas won't get it confused. Like Little Eva and them. You know what I'm saying? Similar to the whole world. But anyway, I seen a white boy pump one of them blood niggas one day. At the domino tape. You know, I'm sitting here minding my business. You understand me? But I'm peeping game. And they playing dominoes and the blood niggas say, oh, bitch, get up there. And the white boy say, hey, motherfucker, don't call me no bitch. No hoe. I said, get that nigga, man. Get that nigga, the white boy. The white boy stood there. He said, man, now, motherfucker, I mean. And the little white boy took off. Went to his bunk area and put his shoes on. I said, oh, shit, little skinny ass white boy. Okay, but I'm waiting on the blood niggas from Fort Worth, Truman Street. Square business, talking shit. I always throwing bees up at me every time I see the nigga. Whoop that white boy. White boy came and said, what you want to do? Come on. And then I seen the nigga said, man, I was just playing with you, man. Chill out with that, man. I was like, what? Make a long story short, later on that night, I was sitting by my bunk area listening to the radio, and them same bloods that I've seen it happen to, they was throwing bees up in front of me, locking bees and shit. You know, I'm like, God damn, cuz. I can lock that shit over, nigga throwing, you know, you gotta make sure I see it, you know what I'm saying? And then I move out the way, and yeah, blood, bling, bling, bloom, bloom. So I'm sitting again, one nigga, I'm sitting there, I'm chilling, mind my business. They gotta walk by me, but they want to stop in front of each other. Then like I say, so they did shit. I knocked their hands. I said, say, man, quit doing that in front of me. Man, it's crip right here. He said, what you talking about? I already knocked their hands down. When they were locking the bead and they hooked up, I knocked their shit apart. Cause my thing was this. He said, what you talking about doing? I take off on the blood, G-Lo. R.I.P. That was my nigga, Young Cabbage and G-Lo. I take off on G-Lo. I go to squabbing with him. Beat me out, max him out. Cabbage wanted to hit him, I whoop Cabbage. Terry came over to say what's going on. I take off on Terry. My thing was this. Don't get tough with me when that white boy just punked you. If you being forward to break in front of me, I know you'll break in front of me. I heard it already peeped. You being forward to break, but then you want to play tough around me. That's one thing you can't do. But the officer, Sergeant Strain, was the type of nigga that gained his respect. But on Ferguson, we call the laws out. Top road. Let's go to 3 road laws. The square business laws would go meet you up there. Shout out to my nigga Big Ant. Me and Big Ant, we fed us 2 police out there. One of my partners got knocked out. One of the laws knocked one of my partners out, left him on the top road. He said, I told you. I love shout out to Officer Johnson. You describe it. I love Officer Johnson. One of my partners said, shout out to my nigga said, CC, Cedric Whitaker, Southside. You understand me? He decided he want to get a lot of hard time. Said, Southside. He said, Loudon told me he don't want to fight you, man. But you keep fucking with him, man. He said, man, Loudon don't want no trouble, man. Fuck that hoe. Fuck that hoe. He gonna punk you until he did. So the law said, fuck it, man. I guess gotta go up to 3 road. Oh, you want to go to 3 rows? Says, oh, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Said, ran up the stairs. I said, man, just make sure you don't fuck the shirt up. You know, you get out. I said, he taking his shirt out, just don't go up there to me. He said, that's the only way I'm going to get it. Yeah. It's the only way you going to get her. And he ran up the 3 row. I was even going to go up and get his head from tear that hole up. He ran up that 3 row, and guess what he came back down saying? Man, I told you, homeboy, I didn't want to do him like that. What's saying it? Oh shit, we run up the sand to go get Sid. Oh, Sid, get up. God damn, he just slept Sid ass up there. Man. But you know, it's all about earning your respect. Even the officers gotta earn their respect. Shout out to them officers that took them shirts off and said, fuck that badge, bitch, you gonna give me mine. Y'all can't tell them stories, can y'all? Well, I can.
Could you tell when a new officer comes in outside of the stripes?
Oh yeah, man, what? You smell that? Fresh meat. That over there spoiled me. We've been smelling that old ass meat for years. Now, man, let me tell you something. I watched them walk the laws in on Ferguson from orientation. They walking through the cells, you know, and show them what's going on. They be 25 and they walk. That's the worst part of my day. I feel like a fucking animal, man. You don't know how I feel, man. That's the most disgraceful thing. Is just, you know, people walking in getting new jobs, but they gotta walk by looking at you living in your cell. Like an animal, like you just caged in, nigga, like you something at the motherfucking zoo. You know, everybody got their plain clothes on, they walking through the prison, people that's gonna get the new job, this is what you know, this is what you do, and we getting that bitch living. Oh, but not on Ferguson. Say, bitch, when they walking through there, they can walk 25 through there before the day over, half them gone. They don't quit walking, but they gotta walk them through there. They gotta have their hands-on experience before they even start the job. You gotta walk them through. You gotta leave them on the block 5-10 minutes for one shift. You gotta have this before you complete the training.
Did it make you want to act like an animal?
Oh yes, sir. I gotta let them know what they in here for. I tell them, look at that sign. You know what that sign say over that door at every goddamn you put attention? It says no hostages beyond this point. That's what it says. The shit that they don't look for. No hostages beyond this point. We can hire you for the state, but if the niggas in the state catch you, we can't let you out of here with them. So your life ain't worth shit in this penitentiary. Law. So while y'all in here trying to turn up and act like y'all the police and act like y'all got more power, you better read that motherfucking sign. But see, that wasn't my game, bitch. You not gonna make it to the sign. My job was to let you go home today. Yeah. I was that nigga. Bitch, you wanna go home? Well, you better shut your bitch ass up in here. Do your 12 hours, your 8 hours and go home, ho. All that trying to start shit, cause you don't understand. You got officers that got power on units. A lot of these units not ran like Ferguson. When they got power, they abuse just like another nigga, they gonna abuse you. They know you wanna go home, you gonna do what they say, and they gonna ride you down. I mean, his wife, your wife didn't fuck you last night. I'm fat mad at this bitch. Gotta go to job. This hoe didn't come home last night, didn't go to the club, fucking me out, then you gotta go to work. Say, man, sit your bitch ass down. Come here. Radio yourself, man. Give me your shit, ho. Your goddamn hustle. Matter of fact, go to your bed. Go to yourself. Yes, sir. Yes, and you abuse your power, what you can't do at home, but you can do it to these inmates. They go for the ladies and the officers. Tales from a crib, small one. I didn't even want to yell it. Sad thing. I didn't see an officer starve a man out in prison just to fuck on him. Put him back in them cells, in them little quiet cells where can't nobody know he ain't got no family. See, one thing you got to understand, youngsters, is to stay out of that place. Stay out of that place. Everybody ain't going to treat you like you in prison. Ain't nobody there to help you. If they were there to help you here, why they here? You hear me? Yeah. If they help you in prison, where they going to work? You hear me? I mean, that place ain't there to help you. The thing I try to tell people, just keep yourself out that place. You don't got to go there. That want to be my main message.
How does a officer starve someone just to?
Because you know what, when you ain't got no family and you out of sight and you out of mind, nigga can do whatever they want. You ain't nothing but a dog. Like my dog over there, he ain't got no family to go tell. I can treat that dog any way I want to. But I choose to treat him right. Look at that bag. Look over. Look to your side. What he got on side? 3 9 right there on that table. Look behind you. 3 big bags. No, see right there. See that table?
Oh yeah.
3 big bags of dog food.
Come on.
Eating good. He ain't got to worry about nothing.
Come on.
He got a bowl around the corner. He live down here. Look, he got a whole head. Come jump in the bed and go sleep. He want to in the cell.
Come on.
Dogs don't live like that. You treat people like you want to be treated, even animals. Now, what was that question?
So how does a guard starve?
How do you do it? Because you know what? When you got authority like that and you run shit, they can do that. It's a lot can happen to you in prison when you're in solitary confinement. Oh yeah, especially when that officer come to work. You can cry for help every day. Tell them a crib. I was on a little small unit called Brownville unit, man. I had been put in solitary with a young nigga. A young nigga kept beating on the door, trying to get my attention. Well, I'm in solitary, I don't want to talk to none of you fuck niggas. Bitch, I'm in quiet, I talk at night. I don't talk in the daytime. I sleep in the day and stay up at night. Well, it was a young man across the hall trying to get my attention. Kept beating on the door, and every time I look over, he be waving at me. Man, I don't want to talk to you, bitch ass nigga. He kept saying, hey man, can I please talk to you? Please talk to you. So I'm looking through my window and I said, what's up, man? He said, I'm gonna write you a note. Read it. I said, how you gonna write me a note? The nigga was smart. He said, stay by your door. He looked around, he shot this line up under my door. A little string came across that motherfucker, went straight up under my door. I said, that nigga Earl, look at that shit. I get the little note, I read it. He said, could you please write my family, man, and let them know what's happening to me back here, man. They beating on me, man. They been dogging me out. Dust be beating on me every night, man. I go back to the window, look to the window, I said, what? Man, beating on. He said, they won't give me nothing to write home with. They give me a crayon for an ink pen, and they give me a piece of vanilla art paper to write home. I said, you serious, nigga? Man, nigga, hey, man, don't be writing me that bullshit, nigga. So one night I'm in my bed, sleep, I don't pay a nigga no attention. I go to bed, I heard the laws come through there to take him to the infirmary one night. Damn, it's late to be taking nigga to the infirmary. But for some reason, something told me to get up. I remember that note he wrote me. So I went to my door and I peeped. And they opened his cell and he was coming out. Say, man, that's the most horrifying shit I ever seen a nigga looking like. Man, that man's face was so swollen up and beat up. Both his eyes was shut up, man. His face like it was hanging out. I said, what the fuck? I immediately woke up that night, nigga, and started writing that nigga family. Whatever he told me to write. And I sent it out in my letter. Before the weekend was up, the Eternal First was up there. The young man got moved. As soon as he left that day, I remember him telling me, thank you. Man, thank you, man. He said he been doing that 9 months trying to get a hold of his family. They been back there dogging the shit out of him. Damn. Whooping him until he healed up. Won't let none of his family don't even know where he is. That's how they can do it to you. Let me tell you something. It's a little thing we call lost in the system. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
They'll lose you in that motherfucker. Your family never know where you at. They ain't got to tell them where you at. They'll lose you around. Once they find out you ain't got no family support, that's why I tell you young niggas, young brothers, y'all out here doing your family bad, going bad on your family, then you end up somewhere where you need them for real. You don't need them for real. But they don't think about that when they running, hooping and hollering these streets, and then they end up in a situation where they got, mama, uncle, click. Damn. Guess what? One thing about the system, they know who come see you, they know who you call. And they know if you ain't got a visit at all. Once they find out don't nobody care about you, guess what? They don't either. Boys.
Man,
let's go.
While we talking about CEOs, did you ever have to have an altercation with a CEO?
Yeah, most definitely.
Tell us one time that it had to come to blows with a CEO.
Oh, let's go. Tell them a crip. Man, I was on goddamn basketball court. Officer Martinez. Shout out to Officer Martinez, old cop. Robo cop, tough ass nigga. At least he thought he was. Well, anyway, in my cell, I have plenty of these right here, that I write on. Here's a couple, look. Blow I ain't been in prison so long, I can blow the dust off of them. I walk around with this in prison every day on Ferguson unit. To make myself look good, I had me some Scotch tape, and I would put my best rappers on the front of this right here. As y'all can see, I got Twisted Black, Joel Santana, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, T.I., Fabulous. And the sad thing, what's crazy about this the crazy part. Guess who else on this tab?
Who you got?
That's PMG, a little kid. That's stupid. But I used to walk around with this every day. This thing is so old. Whoever get a hold of this, you gonna have a prize in your hand. This thing is so old. I got a letter from Twisted Black when I was in there. Look at that there. I got a letter from Twisted Black, an old letter I put in there, and Twisted Black was my first nigga on my book. And this page is so old, look, it'll tear if you tear it. And it'll tear if you tore it. That's how old this book is. But I walked around with this book. Look how old this book is. Got the best knowledge. This is my Bible right here, boom. All these things was written by Percy when God taught me how to read and write and recite. But I wrote all of this stuff. But one day I came to my cell. I went out to go play basketball, and I came to my cell, and my shit was gone. I said, what the hell? Where all my raps go? Oh, to let y'all know, when God taught me how to write, I didn't just write one book. I wrote plenty.
Come on.
Yeah, I wrote plenty. I didn't write one, but I wrote plenty when God taught me how to get about it. But one day I come in and all this was gone. And all the time I spent years writing, it was gone. Officer Martinez had went inside my cell and decided to go through my shit. Well, that's cool. That's your job. Shake down, do what you do. I ain't got no contraband in there, but he took all my raps. Why'd he take my shit? Because he said I was planning on killing somebody. Man, that's a goddamn song, man. I'm rapping. He said I'm writing death threats to people on notes and letters. I said, oh, man. Sal Martinez, go get my shit. Where my shit off, Martinez? Well, I took that. I had that sent to classification. Cuz, you better go get my shit out there, out from over there, man. My shit behind that desk. Now, in this prison right here, they got a line. It's called a gun. Do not cross that line. I don't give a fuck what inmates are not to cross this line to get into the officer's space. Now, you got this line, and they give you about like 6 more feet before you can get to their desk area and everything behind it. And they talk to you from a distance. Well, I need my shit. Officer Martinez, I'm right up on it. Say, get behind that line. Nah, you can't put me behind that line. Where my shit at, Officer Martinez? I said, get behind the line. He worried about the motherfucking line. I'm worried about my motherfucking rhymes. You understand me? We not gonna see eye to eye right now. He looking for a power trip, and I'm trying to get my shit so I can take a trip. I'm gone. Man, I was gonna give him my paperwork, I was telling you. He said, I send that stuff to classification. You don't have nothing here. Get behind that line. And he's militant. He's a militant. When I say militant, military minded, y'all. When he say something, he means something. In order, in facts, and shit like this. I said, get behind the line. I said, put me from behind the line, bitch. And here he come. Gimerson, I am. He jumped behind that desk. When I seen him coming, he didn't know what I had on my mind. All I seen him was coming. When he came from around that goddamn desk, I knew he wasn't playing. And guess what? He just didn't know I wasn't either. And I took off on off from Martinez. Bam, 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 bam. Made his partner across the hall. The one, he was over there working by himself. The officer that worked on the other part seen what was going on. Oh, yeah, bitch, you better call him. They on their way. They on there. I maxed his bitch ass out. When they came in, I got on the floor, got on my knees, and I put my hand behind my head. Told them, go ahead, take me. See, once you resist, they're going to jump on you. You know, you got to get down so they won't have to. I whoop my shit. And then guess what, y'all? 3 days later, guess what? I arrived back in my shit.
Come on.
Hello! I still got to do 30 days in solitary for putting my hands on Officer Martinez. You going to do that time. But when it came back, it was a legit case. These ain't nothing but raps. Officer Martinez, what is you doing? Well, no, you didn't. When I fucked them some cell up and he fucked you up. Now he got to do 30 days in solitary, and you got to add that to his record. You know what I'm saying? On my record, if you go and look at my record, my prison record will come out and tell you that I was labeled assaulting to inmates and officers. I am an assaultee. That's what they call me. Whatever assaultee is, that's what I am. I'm a threat to inmates and officers. Well, that's what I was labeled, to be a monster. Shut up. And I carried myself as one. But also I made my mind one too. Let's go.
What percentage of your own kind did you assault? Like blacks versus Mexicans and whites. Like what percentage of blacks in all your assault cases? Because that goes to the mentality of it's, we do it to ourselves. You know what?
I never had a pick of who I get down on. I just look for respect. I ain't even lie to you. I never was a bully. That's why I never got beat up.
How many white boys did you fight?
I didn't fought down there over. I done fought a lot of white boys. I think I done fought more blacks than white boys though. Over my doing time. You know what I'm saying? I got that 50-0 just on one unit. That was on. But other than that, it's always, my kind. I scratch for my kind and Mexicans.
And Mexican, I was gonna say.
Mexicans scratch the hardest though.
Why would you say that? I mean, what about them? Was it just the heart, the skills?
Quit. Yeah, they don't quit. And if you catch the right one, they gonna have a little skills with it. We grew up fighting. They grew up boxing.
Yeah.
Mexicans, that's a culture for them.
Yeah.
It's fighting just a way of life for us. Fighting for them, boxing, that's a culture for them. It's something that's in their genes. When you run into the right one, but a lot of them ain't got the rhythm, so you can whoop them real quick.
I know you haven't lost many, but can you tell us a time when you got your bell rung, whether body blow,
motherfucker head ring? I ain't got my bell rung before. When I say lost the fight, when I say you lost, man, people that don't. A nigga didn't out punch me before. You understand me? I can't say, but they ain't never quit.
Yeah.
Ain't never been knocked out. When I say lost, I know what losing a fight is. I ain't never lost. Nah, nigga, I'm through. I'm good. No, that's quitting, nigga. Ain't nobody never made me quit. Tap out. My thing is this: when I say that, why? Out of all these, can't somebody say something? I whoop that hoe. I remember such and such. They would have been. Man, this ain't nothing you can say, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing. And you can, but all day on that nigga got his ass. Well, I take the boxing match for a loss. Is that a loss? Since a loss to them in the boxing match, but a win for me because the bet was I'm gonna get my ass whooped the first round, and I'm gonna knock his bitch ass out. That's what it is. I gotta go in there, and guess what? That nigga hit me with a bad motherfucker, and guess what? OG kept fighting and swinging, nigga. See, that's the part they didn't say. I was swinging at the air though, goddamn. But I was swinging, well, my bad. I was swinging at all them niggas that was standing in the ring after that nigga rung my bell. That was about 5 of them. Which one of you niggas hit me? And I swung at all of them. You hear me? You understand me? I don't got a problem with that. But one thing you didn't see me do is quit and go down. Oh, don't worry. I kept the footage the next week. On that same nigga I fought, he quit, crawled out the ring on his knees. Well, after my partner, Ferguson dusting his ass off. Dude, my brother my young nigga, he said, man, you don't got no, man, I'll fight, I'll box her. Let me box the nigga, man. He just want to do that to OG, man. Let me box him. And the nigga told my partner, he whoop him too. That next week, I kept the footage. Yeah, he crawled out the ring. But that's cool. Sometimes one thing you'll never do is make me quit being for the break. I never have. I mean, I'm proud to say that. I don't got nothing but bragging rights now.
What was your longest fight independent? Like, normally fights last 30 seconds.
L.A. Fighting L.A. in the bathroom. I had to fight L.A. in the bathroom. He took me for a round till I hit him, made him split his head on goddamn toilet. I caught him with a pretty one. I caught him up under his chin. He fell like this. He hit the top of his head against the toilet, knocked the patch. Caught the end of that iron toilet and knocked the patch out of his head. When he got back up, I said, nigga, you need to go get you. But we went for a minute. The longest, no. Love it. Young nigga gotta love it. Little rolling 60 nigga gotta love it. We went down through the, matter of fact, we went by like four rounds. We went 4 rounds, and then, I ain't gonna lie, he called me out enough. He said, man, I can't take it, man. I just can't go to sleep like this. Come on, man. Come on. We been through, nigga. We been through, bitch. You ain't going nowhere. I ain't either. We gonna punch. But I out-punched him. He just wasn't, hell no. Look at it. Shout out to my nigga Head out of Dallas. Shout out to my nigga Silk out of Dallas. Everybody know who Courtney. You know that name came up.
Come on,
that name rang a bell?
Silk.
Courtney.
No.
Silk. They call him Silk on Ferguson. I guess Reverend Eli talk about him all the time. Oh, Courtney, you know who Courtney is? I don't know Courtney. I know Silk. Well, that's Courtney.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had to find that's Courtney. What Courtney? Well, that was my mentor, my trainer. And for Reverend Eli to say his name, I know that he know who doing some real punching.
Yeah.
Well, Reverend Eli don't know. He gave that nigga all the praise, but he don't know that nigga gave me all the praise. Because he gave me the skills. He sit me down. He gave me this here. He taught me that the fight is won up here before it's won from here. I didn't know that.
Can you give, because normally we do this towards the end, but
Let's go.
I want you to give a young man who ain't used to fighting, locked up, goes to the pen, whether the feds or state, what's the rules should he go by and fight? Like what tactics can you give him?
Hard.
Okay, no matter what.
Hard. Cuz, hard. Get that hard first. Get this here first.
Don't folding and just taking a beating.
Oh, no. Get that. You know what? You know, they will do that. Niggas go, I call that the turtle shell. They go in that turtle shell and they won't stick their head out of it. Come on up out that hole. I'm gonna break this goddamn shell. You don't come keep knocking on this hole till you come up out of it. That I always call, that's my style. I learn everything. I call it the turtle shell. When they go in that corner and they fold and they buckle, they broke. Ain't nothing I can tell it. You see what happened to old boy? What's his name? Don't worry about it. Him.
Yeah, he go.
It's nothing I can tell him.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of them, man. It happens to the ones you think the tough ones, nigga. I'm telling you, big homie.
Is it better to fold or is it better to fight till you?
It's never better to fold. Once you fold, nigga, you'll be a fold. Anybody can have you after that. You're not a man when you fold no more, man. A man gonna take that black eye down. If you getting whooped and you can't take the punishment no more, you let them know. I'm good. I'm done. But you don't go in the corner and fold. You can bag out of it, but don't fold. Don't never tuck and fold. Never go into the curl. Once you do that, that's what you is. You curl, nigga. Bag out of it. Best way you know how. But don't never tell a nigga you quit. Just tell him I'm done. I'm done.
Is there such thing as dirty boxing in prison?
Oh yeah, me.
Can you fight dirty?
Yeah, it's me. That's me. I poke you in your motherfucking eye. That's my shit. I poke you in the eye, I'm gonna bite you in your face. That's my shit. You can tell them nigga been fighting with Percy. Nigga, I know why you got that bloodshot in your eye right there. He stuck his finger in your eye there. Yeah. First thing I'm gonna do, bitch, try to put this motherfucker all the way to push your shit to the back. Man, what you doing, nigga? Yeah, you can't see. I learned one thing from Scarface. He said, once you got them blind, then they done with. Because I'm true to myself, fuck the dumb shit. I use that for my advantage. Once you got them blind, then you know what, he right. Because once a nigga can't see, you can whoop the shit out of him. I learned a lot of things when I did fight, doing my little fighting runs and shit. I wish somebody would come on and tell somebody they whooped the old Percy ass or somebody. God damn, we're whole world. What is y'all waiting on? People, all they want to do is say he lying.
What do you say when people question someone's when they tell a story about their fighting skills and someone who wasn't there questions it? Like who?
I mean, who are you to say what they did?
Yeah. Who's?
But you know what? You can peep it. You can peep it. You can peep it. I know when a nigga throwing that bullshit out there. I just sit there and listen. Oh, yeah? Yeah, man, and I was, because too much on it. It's too much on it. It's too much sauce. You know what I'm saying? Cause it don't take all that to say you want to fight. Yeah, man, that nigga came up there, nigga, and I want on. I took to the side, the nigga went out curve, ducking, dipping the nigga. I went to shoot jet. Man, stop all that. And then you get out there, as soon as you throw your hands on him, he jump. Oh, okay, I just. Okay, all right, my nigga. No, come on, no, we good, go ahead.
I noticed you mentioned names when you speak on boxing.
Right.
That gives it validity because then people could actually come back and, if they still around, they could, go against what you're saying. If someone mentions like, hey, they did all this boxing but ain't saying no names of who they fought.
You hear me? I love. That's why I love to throw my background out there. I like to come with names. Niggas do all this time but can't tell us now, nigga, they didn't fought.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You know me, I'm cold. Me, I go down the list. I say I ran up on Mookie. I can say I scratched with Mookie. Shit, I can say I scratched with neighborhood, NO in the penitentiary. On first, I can say I fought H-Town Black in that hoe, nigga. Yeah, I can say I fought Third in that motherfucker. I can say I fought C-Lo in that motherfucker. I can say I fought D-Lo in that motherfucker. I can say I fought L.A. while I was in that motherfucker. Yeah, who else? Ooh, I can say I fought Lucky when I was in that motherfucker. What's up? Now, I can keep going. See, my name on Ferguson, they rain deep. See, I'm naming niggas on Ferguson. I said niggas, not white boys, not niggas. On Ferguson, yeah. I can say I fought Yellowstone. Me and Yellowstone caught that paper. You hear me? Yeah. Oh, God damn, keep going, Percy. Keep going. But the list, I was scratching. I would go, Mean Silk was going to get me, not Silk, but Mean Suge. That's why everybody got the crown. Oh, man. I seen how, Dewberry and all, they got the, oh, man, he ain't fought no Suge. He didn't get with no Suge. Oh, man, he done fucked up now. He said Suge now. He said Suge. And then they did their homework. Yeah. I'm going to let y'all soak in that for a minute. And then they did their homework. They did all the talking, all the hype. And then they did their homework. Wait, hold on. You hear that?
Yeah.
Shit, me either. Nothing. Because guess what? They ain't got nothing to say after they do their homework. And find that nigga, damn, Percy. You just look old, just look, man. Yeah, because I'm old now. I'm 55, nigga. I'm going to be down there 60. What you want me to be doing? Still standing in a plane trying to fight? I bet not. So one of you niggas whoop me and take my trophy? Oh, no, them old gloves on the wall. Not been hung them up. Let's go.
How important was reputation while you were there?
Reputation, mine was important when I walked through the door because I went in looking for it. If you ask King B say, well, a lot these people that I talk about, like Muhammad, Marcelli, 22 years, my nigga, Nolly G, 28 years, Snake, 30-some years. I mean, niggas that seen me come in the door and seen me leave out the door. Tells my story. Yeah, I remember when he first got there. They can say that. I remember when he left. When I left, let me tell you, the most loveliest thing I loved about prison was leaving. That was the most craziest night of my life. It fucked me up. I was in a prison cell, and when you ain't ready to go, because one thing about prison, you don't know when you're going home.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, did you get a heads up or?
Oh, no, you never know when you're going. Like I said, that's one thing about prison. When they say it's time to go, they just bring the little bag to your door and give it to you. That's when you know. Well, hell, I ain't never looked for a red bag. And then we on shakedown, lockdown, and I was talking to myself and Muhammad. Just talking shit. I was sitting in the bed, next thing you know, Law came in and threw me a red bag on my bed. I said, man, man, get this shit out, quit playing with me. He said, well, Dempsey, if you don't want it, you give it back. I said, you for real? I said, yeah, pack your shit. I hit the floor. Told God, thank you. Told myself, don't you say shit. Now, we on lockdown. Everybody already in lockdown on solitary. Can't nobody get down. 14 days, they let the unit up. But right now, the whole unit on lockdown. I never forget. I wait till about like 11 something at night. I walked to the edge of the bars where everybody was quiet because it get real quiet in prison at night because everybody goes to sleep. They respect everybody's privacy. So it's very quiet in prison, like an old folks song. You might hear niggas talking, but it's not loud. So I go to my cell though. I said, well, look like I'll be heading out of here in the morning. I heard niggas say, man, who was that? didn't say nothing else. I said, well, look like it's over. I said, Percy. I said, okay. Pete out, Percy. Percy, you going home? I said, well, look like it's over. Yeah, one thought that I did. You know, one thing in the penitentiary, everybody started sticking their mirrors out on the run, looking stuff, see what's going on, and all I did was stuck that red bag out.
Yes, sir.
And that did it. You know what it did? It did something that fucked me up. It did something that made me stay on point since I've been home. It did something that put something in my spirit to let me know I can still be the same person out here that I am in here. When niggas go home, don't nobody give a fuck cause you going home. You just going home. I'm gonna tell you something. All you niggas that left Ferguson never left like Percy did. And you never will. Oh man, they ain't had to do all that. No. They ain't had to do all that for me, but they did. One thing they did, I noticed, I sit on the bed and I listen, and I listen, and I listen, and I listen for at least a whole hour straight. This whole penitentiary come to life at 11 something at night. I listen this block, tell somebody on the other side through the goddamn toilet Percy was going home. That block woke up, shot word to another block. The whole fucking penitentiary was woke, and all you could hear was balls and shit. Yeah! Yo, put it out going on! I'm out of here, nigga, what? And I sit there and I enjoy it the moment. I sit back and I soaked up in it.
Damn.
And I just listen. All this shit over me. I can't let these niggas down. Get out here and come right back. You should have heard. That's all you heard. Yeah! Yeah! All right, man. P-Dog! OG! Take care of yourself out there, nigga! Balls just rattling, shaking their cages like animals. Shaking all through the night for an hour straight, man. I said and looked down and said, man, you better get you. He said, you got it?
How does it feel, though, when you get out, though, and it feels like that love isn't there?
Oh, it's not there. When I came home to nothing. Nothing.
Was anything itching for you to go back? Like, just anything like, damn.
Oh, yeah, a lot was itching for me to go back. But it wasn't enough for me to go back to no more. All I had to do was sit there and scratch. While I itch. And itch. And that's to see your girl with another family and your kids. When I didn't leave it out here like this. I left the white picket fence family and I wasn't grateful for what God left me with until I lost it. In prison. When I came home from prison, I didn't have that to go back to. And to stand in the cell.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Ask me what I learned from that. Tell me make it make sense. Please.
Make it make sense for us.
One thing about it, you got to know that the devil got a plan for you before you get out. He gonna make, hey, shut up. He gonna make sure that every hurdle is in front of you. Every mountain you climb, he gonna make sure there's a mountain after that when you get to the top of that. If you didn't go to prison and get this right here right, you'll go back to prison. I thank God, man, I've been home. $13 nigga.
Oof.
I've been home 13 years, nigga, and I ain't did shit to let nobody down.
Come on.
Inside of here.
Come on.
Yeah, I didn't relapse. I didn't have some stumbles. I didn't have some falls, but I'm still strong.
Come
like
on.
I told him, if I didn't fold in there, I'd be damned if I let a nigga make me fold in here, out here. I've been home 13 years. That's what I'm proud of. That's what I brag on. That's why I am who I am. I can talk all that prison shit, penitentiary shit all day. But can you say you came out here and stayed out here? A lot of them can't say that. A lot of them got parole violations, went back on this, monitors on their legs and shit, nigga. I've been home 13 years, nigga. And I tell God, thank you! Every time I think about it. I tell them thank you every time, and I yell it to the top of my voice, nigga. I tell her go thank you. Now I said thank you every time. I think about it because what the devil had planned for me was already out here playing. But God said I got better plans. You just don't have to, climb a couple mountains, Percy, jump a couple more hurdles. You got this. That's why I'm telling niggas right now. My job is to build, not destroy. If I can't say nothing to help you, I ain't gonna say nothing to hurt you. If you can't learn nothing from me, learn it from somebody the right way. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's everybody feels like their life is a movie. Everyone feels like, man, my life is a movie. For your name to be a household name, there's a documentary that just got released about you a couple weeks ago. Yeah, about you and your sons.
Right.
Did you think that your name will become a household name based on the work you put in, not only in the streets, within the crib community back then, within the prison penitentiary system? You've been doing a lot of work. To where did you feel like, man, if the world gets a hold of this of my stories, I'm gonna be a household name?
No, I ain't even lie. Y'all let me know that. I heard that from real life street stars to begin with. I'm emotional right now. I don't know why.
Nah, take your time.
But real life street stars put up on me and let me know I was somebody.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Yeah.
Years ago, when I didn't know. When people say, I had an old nigga say, man, let me make some money off you nigga before you kill yourself. I looked at that nigga like, what, bitch? Yeah, nigga, you don't know what you worth, nigga. Let me make some money off of you before you fuck yourself out. Nigga took me to the studio, everything you was doing. And I seen that. And that right there gave me something to feed myself in life, even with real life street stars. Let me make some money off of you before you fuck yourself off. You got to know what you worth. When you don't know what you worth, nigga, you'll fuck yourself off.
Come on. Tell us.
But some people can see what you can't see in you. Man, cause you don't know what you. Tell my crib. When I went down to that neighborhood that time to fight that nigga, a nigga seen what I was worth. He knew this was worth more than what I was doing. Let's go, Percy. My bad. You know what I'm saying, God? Let's go, God. He seen more than what I was worth. And when a nigga came, it took a nigga that's dead now. Shout out to David Wayne in the wheelchair, old crippled nigga. He used to say, man, come on, what you down there doing? Leaning to the side in that wheelchair. He said, what you doing? I said, man, I'm gonna come down and fight this nigga, man. That real life street star seen me push the nigga on the rap battle stage. We finna go get our paper. I'm down that nigga neighborhood the next day. Nigga, what's up? Bitch, what's happening? I'm down here. What's happening? Where you at? You know what I'm saying? I don't box. You gonna whoop me with them boxing gloves on. But if I get a chance, if you was that tough, when I push you on stage, you just showed that work. I ain't finna let nigga push me in front of everybody and get back up there and start rapping. You crazy as fuck. But anyway, that old nigga seen something in me that was worth more than what I was looking at. I was looking at coming down there having a fight. He said, stop. Don't do that. He said, how much I gotta pay you not to have this fight? I said, what you mean, nigga? You ain't gotta pay me shit, nigga. I'm gonna fight this nigga, man. No, he said, no, chill. He looking around like, damn. Old nigga in the wheelchair. Real life street star right here. Let's just say the nigga in the wheelchair is a real life street star promoter. He said, wait a minute, hold on, stop, Percy. Wait, stop. Wait, hold on. Hey, it's too many cars. Look here. How much do I gotta give you right now not to fight this nigga? Shit, nigga, you don't pay me not to fight him or to fight him. He said, no, just chill. Hold on. He said, one more call come. Yeah, fuck that. Here. I'm gonna give you $100 right now, man. Just hold it. Just don't fight. Do what you gonna go get what you want. Whatever you need. He said, but when it's time to fight, I'm gonna go get a boxing ring, a building, rip me a building out and everything, nigga. I said, you gonna do what? He said, man, well, I didn't give me your money. I not to fight, so I took the money on a humbug. You understand me? Man, this nigga ain't gonna do this. Oh, them niggas, y'all seen what them niggas did. Them niggas took a piece of some boards and shit. Them niggas put a ring together. Am I worth all that? You gotta know what you worth.
Come on.
I didn't know what I worth, but somebody seen it was worth more than I seen.
Come on. Nah, that's facts.
Don't worry about it. You gonna keep up with the story.
Come on.
And he seen that in me. And guess what? I took that little $100 that night, but when I left that night, I had $2,700. He said, you can have the money at the door. I split the money at the door with you and Corleone. And all I want is what I make in the club. Well shit, nigga, how much you charging at the door? $20. Oh, nigga, ain't nobody gonna come see nobody fight with no $20. That's club money. $10 in the club. He said it was $20 over here and $40 be for ringside seat. You know what else fucked me up that night?
Go.
When I looked around at the crowd and I remembered everything the nigga told me before this shit started. I said, look at all these goddamn people in there. I said, the dough must be looking good. I said, we still gonna get that money at the dough? He said, yeah, we got all dough. Oh, nigga, I'll go in there and take a fall, but I'm gonna go in and fight my ass. I didn't give a fuck when I seen the crowd. You see all these niggas? Nigga, even the ringside seats are full. Nigga, it's going down. This nigga, boy, you smart. You know how much the food costs in there? He was saying, I had to go back to get more ice and cups. And he said, you know what he did that night? He pulled me to the side and gave me another $200. Which I left almost like $3,000.
Yeah.
That night, he said, here you go. He said, it's just money I made on the side, man. I sold out everything. I don't got shit. For you to give me this much, and him too, I imagine what you motherfucker mean. And after that, they had a gambling thing. They held, I didn't know, everybody leave, the pool tables open. They was in there. I said, man, I can't believe when I go back and look at that video, Percy brought the city out like that.
Mm. That's right.
Somebody seen, yeah. If you go back and look at that, fuck all the hype, fuck the boxing match. Look at the crowd, look at the action, look what. This nigga brought all this out. This ain't nothing but about him.
Yeah.
There's a lot of niggas out, and all these boys, D-boy, I'm sitting there looking, I said, okay, I'm worth something. First, you gotta start looking at what you worth, because other niggas can see money in you, nigga. You can't see it. You gonna just keep yourself that $100.
Come on.
You heard me?
Come on.
Yeah, I could have ran out with that motherfucker in the hood that night and called it night, but this nigga seen money bigger than that, man, and that let me start growing as mentally, because I was behind. I was way behind. To be a junkie, you know what I'm saying. To be, becoming the customer to the dealer is hard.
Yeah.
You to be the dealer, then become the customer.
Come on.
But becoming the customer to the dealer is hard. You understand me? You gotta learn how to cook up first. You gotta learn how to get your shit together first. Until then, nigga, you just gonna be a customer.
Come on.
Well, I got tired of knocking on the door being the customer. Shout.
Yeah, nah, for real.
But shout out to Real Life Street Stars, y'all. That motto just made me knew I was somebody.
Yeah.
You a real life street star, nigga. You just don't.
Nah, and man, thank you, because before that, it was the rap battles, and I'm just curious.
Let's go.
With you came out a beast in the rap battles. Were you doing rap battles in the pen?
Never.
Yeah, like I said, did you rap? Why you was in, like, when everybody started beating on the
I was the truth. Me and Drico actually had concerts on the Rec Yard.
Okay.
Where everybody came out there and we had our own tape and niggas I knew.
Did you have written songs or were you freestyling?
I was writing. I was writing these.
Yeah.
But I was learning more like while I was writing. I can't wait, man. When I learned this much, and I was learning my shit while I was in prison. So when I come home, I would come better at it. I came home and got right to the business, man. When it came down to what God put together in prison for me, and what the world had waiting for me when I got here, which was hell and nothing. Yeah. The same hurdles that I didn't jump before. Now you can either jump that motherfucker or run into it again. But I decided to jump and clear them. But yeah, I used to rap on the Rec Yard. We used to throw concerts on the Rec Yard. Niggas in there used to tell me I was cold. Niggas that was doing time. You got some niggas that sit back and just sit there and just, it's my foot.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna listen. And when you finish, they be like, yeah, you got something. They won't even clap, nothing, smile. They say, boy, you cold. You got something. They that hard in prison that they don't want to. And then niggas, I knew I was good when I had a couple of old niggas call me to the side that been here about 28 years, 27 years. He said, man, come on, man. He said, man, I told this nigga, man, you a cold motherfucker, man. Go on, hit that song, man, that you. And I said, oh, y'all, you niggas don't fuck with me, but hey, check this. And I had a little concert for a little group of OG niggas that, doing that for them, And they said, boy, I told you. And and they wasn't dick riders. They were real quiet niggas, sit there like this all day and just, and stomp their feet and clap their feet. They know you, And when I see their feet moving, they kept inspiring me to go, even though they won't show it in their face. I always seen their foot tapping, when I'm doing my shit. I said, okay, these niggas hurt hard. And you done? You do? Yeah, I liked it. I know it, cause to get a foot tap out of a nigga, he gotta have something in his heart to make that foot move. You understand me? And I learned that from a hard nigga without even seeing it in their face. Just keep them moving. If you can keep them interested somewhere, nigga, if that foot tapping, and the nigga looking at you like this,
Come on.
that's hard.
Come
You
on.
feel it?
Yeah, come on.
You feel it? That
Come
foot
on.
tap. That means somewhere you digging, keep digging. And when you finish digging, he said, yeah, that's a good one right there. But what did the other song get? You know, and I did that. Not only that, you know, God was showing me, you know, what he was doing for me was working through others.
Yeah.
I had to start putting the pieces of the puzzle together. What he doing for me is working through others. I'm starting to see shit now. I'm starting to see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Through others. Niggas actually like, man, niggas say you can rap. Damn, you know, I did the rap battle stuff. I want a rap battle. My son put me in that shit. You know, when I seen that shit, I'm like, man, where the music at? look, they ain't gonna be able to tap their feet, nigga. I want the music. He said, Daddy, they ain't got no. My son that you see, that's my 34. That's my oldest son, Randy.
Yeah.
See, niggas out there, I got son. That's my oldest son. He sitting here living that. See what he doing, chilling. He ain't in no cave with the rest of them goons. He relaxing. Son, you can stay there and do this. You got a big ass right here with daddy, nigga.
Come on.
You understand me? You know, we got my mom in her room. We take care of her. She don't take care of her. We take care of mama.
Come on.
You understand me? She too old to take care of us now. She's 70. She just had a birthday last week. 76 years old. She's barely getting around. Ain't no way she can take care of us.
Yeah.
That's supposed to go the other way. But anyway, yeah, talk to me.
Yeah. So the last question I have, you know, again, these stories go. That's why I'm glad we're doing this introduction. But you did sit down with a young man by the name of Vernon. On Real Life Street Stars, and you hear the story of Vernon, and after hearing the story, you don't got to speak on him. I mean, you could use him, but how does a situation like Vernon happen?
Easy.
Yeah.
Just show up.
Just show up.
Just show up. Vernon, it's a lot of Vernons. Vernon should be a topic. It's a lot of Vernons. Oh, look at Vernon. That nigga Vernon.
Does a man walk in a Vernon? Does a man walk in?
Yeah.
Like,
he already,
he
just gotta bring it out of him. It just take a man to bring bring the Vernon out of you. That's all it is.
Has anyone that you've known or that you've seen got it wrong? Like, I thought that was an easy situation, but damn it, I know better now. Or is it most times they right when they could smell it? Like, I know this. Man, I'm gonna go for the easy one.
You know, I ran into them all. I ran into some niggas that like to finesse niggas. I ran into niggas that like to rape niggas. I read niggas that like for niggas just to give it to them and become a relationship. I mean, they all, and I've been around them all. I look at them, I watch them. They TV to me. I was saying, oh yeah, nigga finna go get that nigga. There you go. I'll turn my head this way. I already know what they over there doing. But yeah, to be a Vernon, it's a lot of them in there. It's not just being a Vernon, man. It's just being helpless.
Was that entertaining to you? You just said the word TV, which I never looked at it like that, but
yeah,
you know, this is your world, so this is TV.
Yeah, to me, every day I watch TV. Every day was a movie in here. Every day you niggas in here I named everybody. That's why I got prison stories, because these niggas was watching ESPN, Days of Our Lives, and sports and shit while I was watching them every day. Look at old fuck cut. I had fuck cut in there. I call him fuck cut because he edged his head up and he fucked his little cow lick up right here. He fucked his cut up right during visitation. I said, oh man, your cut fuck. I call him fuck cut bust windshield. Nigga got them old big ass goddamn me TDC glasses on. Come to barely could see through them up. But I named niggas King Beasley, all the niggas King Shoe. Yeah, I gave them names. Them niggas name was Blue Hands. I call you King Shoe. Yeah, you hear me? Yeah, Beasley, King Beasley. I call you the Beehive. I named all these niggas. I gave these niggas their name. You understand me? Because I watched them. Because I didn't have time to do time. I had to watch the shit that was around me. Because you didn't know one thing. Niggas was watching you when you think they ain't. They watching you. They watching you, nigga. They watch me like a hawk in that hole. You know, and I knew I was being watched every day by different niggas, different officers, different shit that was going on, the shit that I was doing. But I knew one thing. Niggas watch to see what you gonna bend, fold, or break.
Yeah.
They watch that mostly to see if a nigga can punk you or hold you or argue at you and you don't argue back. It's Ferguson is a place where they can smell the wheat, nigga. They can sense weak shit out of you. And the minute you show one sign of weakness, nigga, you done.
Damn.
You done. God gave me the ability to stand strong and not run into certain dangers that I could have ran into like a lot of more niggas did. I wasn't no tough guy in prison. I was a saved guy. It's a difference between being tough and saved. God had his hands on me and his protection on me the whole time, but
I've heard some people say that the reason they were tough in prison or had to be tough is because they were moving in fear. Like, fear of just the unknown of what could happen if you do lose.
That was me. Yeah. That was me. To be honest with you, I moved in fear, homie, through the whole until I left that hole. Once you think you can't be fucked with, it's when nigga dust your ass out. I learned off of other mistakes. Silk was one of the coldest pair of hands on Ferguson unit. Nobody could fuck with Silk. Nobody. Reputation squeaky clean. I seen a nigga sleep Silk one day. Yeah. I know it, y'all. I know that's gonna hurt y'all feelings, but don't worry, he can tell you too. I seen a nigga sleeping until we had to pick him up and put him back on the bench. He didn't have no legs. That's because he started something. I learned one thing in prison. If you don't want to lose a fight, don't start a fight. That's what I learned in prison. If you don't want to lose a fight, don't start a fight. I've never, ever started a fight, y'all. I'm not a shit star. Look at her. And that's why you don't see me beat up and bagged up and banged up. That's for the shit start. You can tell niggas been starting shit. You look at that. Oh yeah, you been fighting all your life. Yeah. Still got this under your eye, that under your eye, something right there where nigga been beating your motherfucking ass. You understand me? The coldest game I can give anybody in the world. If you don't want to lose a fight, don't start a fight. Yeah. That's the best way to win a fight, y'all. That's how Percy is undefeated. I'm the bully slayer. I catch a nigga fight on, man, don't do it. Hey, look out, man, don't do him like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't whoop you, bro. Stay over there hitting on that nigga like that. Nigga, man, you know, that's me.
Yeah. That was gonna be the last question was what is your thoughts of someone getting jumped?
Oh, I don't fuck around like that. I hate niggas jump niggas. Yeah. Talking about jumping niggas. Oh, yeah. No. Man, I can't stand that shit, man.
But isn't that the rules, though? I heard there's...
That's my pet peeve, man.
You're supposed to allow... Like, there's somebody who's go in the cell and watch to make sure that this fight happens. But then if the person that they expect to win start losing, they are supposed to jump in and...
Ooh, no. That's never. Okay. That's never supposed to happen. Nigga go in that cell. No one you lock in that cell, bitch, and we don't need no referee. Bitch, nah, what you coming here for? Don't come in here with me, nigga. I'm a cage match. I love cage match. They scared me in their cage. Y'all, they telling me, don't go to that cage with Percy, nigga, you crazy. I heard one nigga tell the nigga that, nigga finna go to cell with me. I said, I got me one. Yeah, nigga, he won't fight outside. He said, he's going to cell. Come on, nigga, we're going to cell and fight then. And he was on his way down and said, say, man, what you doing? Come here, y'all. Man, don't you go in that cell with that nigga, man. What's wrong with you, nigga? Good, don't go in that cell with Percy. And then they said, well, now, nigga, come back to the day room. I said, man, who? I said, man, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't tell him nothing, nigga. He tough down there. Let him be tough in the cell. Shit. The cell bad, man. I'm gonna make you sit on that toilet, hoe. Yeah, that's my game. Whoop you and make you sit on the toilet and flush that hoe. Let these niggas know you sitting on that toilet. Tell them where you at, nigga. Flush it. Yeah. Tell them, nigga, I got you sitting on that toilet up here. You came in here tough, nigga. Yeah, then tell them where you at now. Flush that hoe, nigga. Flush it, nigga. I got him sitting, yeah, and whooped him. It ain't about punking. You just gotta throw something out there, you know. Yeah. You know, I done seen niggas make niggas yell, I ain't no Crip no more. I ain't no this, nigga. Yelling and screaming, you know. Damn. To humiliate them, you know, to break their character. Once a nigga break you in the cell, you broke.
Is there coming back from that?
Ain't no coming back from it. Ain't no man.
Does he even follow you to other units? Does it?
Oh yeah. I mean, you know, if you can go somewhere nobody know you good, you can go back over there and be tough again. That's half what they do. Everybody tough when they go somewhere new and don't nobody know. Then Man, when you on Ferguson? Yeah, man, don't tell nobody, man. Don't tell them. What you mean don't tell? Nah, nigga, you over here. Yeah, I got this shit over here. You got what? Nigga, you a hoe on Ferguson, nigga. They don't know. Yeah, until I tell them. But you know, man, some niggas let you play your role out. And then, until you play your role too much, and then they know you're a hoe. Say, cuz don't do that, bitch. You know I know you're a hoe. You know, shut your bitch ass up. Man, don't be talking to Cole like that. That nigga a hoe. Fuck y'all talking about, nigga. Oh, no, Cole ain't no hoe. Tell him you a hoe, bitch. Nigga, I'm so raw. I made a nigga tell I'm a hoe on him. How about that? I didn't do it. They did it. Them niggas did it. God made him call himself a hoe in front of everybody and allows in the next moment. I said, Percy, come here, Cole, look at this. So show him, Cole. I'm a hoe. Man, y'all don't do that, man. Y'all going too far, youngsters. The young niggas, they don't give a fuck what they do to you. They nigga, how you let them tell I'm a hoe? Oh, y'all gonna get me locked up. I'm going solitary fucking with y'all young niggas.
Man, you know, this is your first time on Prison Stories. Again, I want to thank you because,
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We don't tell these stories to glorify prison. You know, our goal is not to make sure people visit and make sure they do time, but what we do know, these young dudes are out here taking penitentiary chances, and we're trying to educate them, if anything. Every episode, we try to leave them with something. The ones that's out here taking penitentiary chances, can you leave them with some words of wisdom?
Yes, sir.
Of what they need, why they need to stay from behind them bars and sitting down on the man's time.
Food for thought. Tell from the cell. Man, my brother said we don't do this to glorify this man. Whenever he pull up on me, this is the message I want to leave y'all behind. Look here, youngsters. Be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. Honor thy mother and thy father, so you don't have to go through the situations that a lot of people is going through right now. Think about what you do before you do it. Proact before you react, youngster. You don't have to react to everything. A lot of y'all are falling in life because you heard you have to go ahead and react, and then you have to end up in a situation that you have to pay for what you're doing, and it's too late. And you're a better person than that. That little hour, 2 or 3 minutes worth of fame that you just took 30 and 40 years for, think about that. That little shit your brother and them think, oh, they doing 30 years, they got 20 years. My cousin got this. Well, just think about this. When mama died, guess where they gonna be? When daddy died, guess where they gonna be? Where you at right now? Please stay there. Show them that you ain't gotta be the loser. Oh, my bad, I have lost the game too before. I don't mind saying them are losers, they're not winners. Anybody in cell can't tell you nothing about winning because they done already lost. I used to tell niggas, how you gonna help me in here when you in here with me? Hello! You dig what I'm saying? Make it make sense. To make it make sense, y'all don't have to go there. Yeah. Please don't go there. Show to your mama and your daddy that you love them by staying out here with them. How about that? That's what you do. You stay out here with them. You want to show me, don't get back there and get the right. I don't want no motherfucking letters that Jack in the Box pop on the motherfucking flowers and shit jumping all off them, man, because that shit don't mean nothing to me out here. Nigga get a letter from you and Jen and throw that bitch in the corner. Don't give a damn what you take time, because that same time you took to draw them letters, you could have been doing it out here. It would have been better to give it to them in the free world. That's the message I want to get to y'all. You'll lose a lot when you leave here. You got to think about it. Ain't no walking to the icebox. Ain't no going cook what you want to eat today. That shit over with. Think about that. And think about the people that you love. Don't leave them out here to fend for themselves.
Man, there you go, man. With that being said, bars for real. Once again, this is Prison Stories 101, man. The one and only OG Percy. I got to say thank you. We appreciate it. And again, there's more story to tell. We'll be back with more. But with that being said, this is Prison Stories 101, and I salute you, broski.
Appreciate you.
Hey.